many changes, it's kind of really scary. I don't know. It's like, it's a whole new Streamlabs. It seems like they have, kept a lot of my settings, which is nice, but a lot of it is really scary. MTB button. Whoa! You hate it when you miss a fun fact with funny rapper streamer person. You found out you have a sensitivity thing for smells, and you're sad because you have a similar sensitivity thing with sounds. Yes, I do indeed have a sensitivity. Yeah, Streamlabs updating is weird. I don't like it. It's strange and it's bizarre. I do indeed have a sensitivity with smells. It is probably my most intense sensory sensitivity. I also don't like light. I'm pretty particular about how bright things have to be. Everything I have has you know, like dark mode, and everything has to be like a certain it has to be a certain type of light. I can't do like bright lights or blue lights or anything like that. So, oh, is there a thing in here? Oh, it's one of these. What is this painting of? How come I can't really look at it? What are these paintings of? I'm interested. Dark mode, dark rays, and dark blues and such. Yep, I cannot. I don't like it when light mode is on. It actually hurts my eyes. A lot of people make memes about it, that it just doesn't look good. No, it actually gives me a headache. I have to have a blue light filter on everything, and all the lights in my room are yellow. And I usually only have one lamp on. Who? Ah, sorry. I have sickness. Ah! Come closer. No, I don't want to come closer. You have sickness. Are these just like blurry images of areas in the game? One of those paintings is the outside of the Master Sword area. Yeah, these must be just blurry images of places in the game. Huh. Because there's goats over here, right? Yeah. You like light? I don't like light. I want it to be dark all the time. I have to turn on all my lights to get my model to work, which kind of sucks, but I don't mind it. I only do it for a couple hours a day. Yep, one of those paintings is goats. Why did they call goats what they did for Overwatch competitive? Why was it called goats? I've never gotten a straight answer on why it was called goats. Ganondorf was right. You cute little human. Husband told me you come. You want to look at mirror, huh? My husband found it, but it pretty thing. But since I get mirror, I get sick, and then bad monsters appear. So many bad things happen since mirror. So we lock bedroom on 3rd floor where it hangs. Wait, I tell you where key is. Woo! We got our dungeon map. Greatest of all time? Yeah, but that's not what it means for Overwatch, right? Because I know GOAT usually means greatest of all time, but GOAT's, the specific meta, was like 2 healers, 3 tanks, and you deathballed together, and that's why roll queue became a thing. But right now, can't even get up. Would you bring it to me? Start with door right here. Because they couldn't balance GOATs around, I don't think it was greatest of all time. I've had conflicting reports. Ah, you! Wife, look bad, huh? Not healthy since mirror. So I make soup for her. Good husband. Fish from Zora village are most nutritious. You tired, huh? You have some. It give you energy. Using a big word like nutritious makes me think that Yeti syntax is not, not a side effect of intelligence, but rather them trying to translate for our ears. Oh, Overwatch meta? Maybe it was because they charge in? It might be. Well, they don't. They deathball. They all sit on each other and don't move, and that's why it was really boring to watch. And that's why people didn't like it, because it made the game really slow. Because it was just really slow teams moving at each other. I don't know. I never got a straight answer. There's probably a really easy answer for it. I watched a really long video today about Civilization 6 cheating. I don't play Civilization 6 very often. I play it every now and then. I'm not good at it. You put the simple soup. It smells like fish broth. Thank you. It's called goats because of the term goats that popularized it. They were specifically called... Oh! The Team Mountain Goats popularized it. Okay, thank you. Huh. I have never... Probably the earliest you ever find Uku. And you get the dungeon map straight out the gate as well. Which is really nice, because you guys have noticed how much I care about the dungeon map. And how much I care about getting it. That makes way more sense that they were called... How come I never got a straight answer on that? Thank you, Inthafin. What flavor for soup? Can't decide. Big fish. Seems good. This soup seems really good. And also, this dungeon is notable because it doesn't have hearts. I know that's what makes it interesting, is that you can't... Okay. I like the music in this dungeon. It's pretty good. The soup becomes cheese. Yes, it does have a big bit of cheese in it. I'm a pretty big fan of cheese. Who's a big fan of cheese? Also, you shoot yourself with the cannons. It's an instant game over? Really? That's awesome. I did not know that. How do you shoot yourself with the cannon? I guess you drop the bomb in it and then walk away. I'm gonna do that. You know that, right? We're gonna add another death to the tally. I don't think I have a lot of deaths. I think I had a couple deaths at the beginning. I think we're really at like 3 deaths, are we not? I've had a couple where I run out of hearts, but I had a fairy in my pocket, so I don't know if it counts. If you have a Wocket in your pocket, does it count? You wouldn't count it because it's a funny death? Amen. And look at that. We have to transform into a wealth. Okay. Huzzah! 10 stream streak. How are you doing, Ghost Grim? It's good to see you again. Huzzah, 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 indeed. Oh, really? Already? I have a Pepsi today. How do we feel about Pepsi, chat? I'm not a big fan of Pepsi. Oh god, my Wolfos. But it's what I have. Interesting that the dogs die instantly if you get a jump attack on them while they're leaping at you. Oh, maybe not. Maybe I'm a liar. Me when I'm lying. Why do you still yet live, Beast? Because no one's making me healthy? Well, I am drinking a Pepsi. I don't know if that makes me healthy. You know, what I've been doing for the past... how many of y'all are enjoyers of the anime Dungeon Meshi? Has anyone seen Dungeon Meshi in chat? I have enjoyed Dungeon Meshi quite a bit. I had a good time watching it. It was a good anime. Beppis Coke, Dr. Bebber, remote control cola. It's all carbonated caffeine to me. Yeah, but the taste matters. It matters so much. They're not all the same. They're real. You've heard of Dungeon Meshi? If you like anime, I recommend to watch. It's quite good. It's quite good. I know Inthafin's a fan. I've been told to watch it before, but I never got, like... I'm really bad at watching TV. I'm frozen. This is scary. These are the... What are they called? I don't remember what those enemies are called, but they appear in Ocarina of Time. Frizzords or whatever. Frizzlers. I'm the Frizzler, baby. There's a couple of them in here. Ow! Oh god. No. Okay. Got it. Hey everybody, it's fan favorite Pokemon Bergmite. Everybody loves Bergmite. Which one's Bergmite? I don't remember which one's Bergmite. Does this map not have a compass? Do I already have a compass? Can't skip. I didn't mean to skip. I was gonna check. Freezords. Those don't bounce around like pinball machines. Not in the first game, but they do in this one. These are like they're like mini Freezords, which is why I call them the Frizzler. I guess no, I don't have a compass, because it's not, but it's showing me. I guess the map shows you what door you come in and out of in this one. These guys are so cool. These guys would have been an awesome ice fighting type Pokemon design. IMO. These guys should have been stolen by Pokemon. No, come here. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. You can use your cool sword techniques on them. Bergmite is a 6th gen Pokemon. It is a tiny iceberg. Hence the name Bergmite. Because, you know, Berg from iceberg. And mite as in the small bug. Very good. Good job. Good job, Nintendo. That's very clever of you. Homegrown pumpkin. What's this? This isn't right. She's got the wrong location. Want to go back and try to get her to remember where the key is? Do you think that she's giving you the wrong location because she's delirious from illness? Or do you think she's giving you the wrong location because she doesn't want to give up the mirror? Which one do you think it is? Do you think she's delirious? I feel like the Ice Knights might look in place like in A Hat in Time. I have never played A Hat in Time. Is A Hat in Time a... Aw. Sag. Is A Hat in Time, a platformer game? You're pest control and she's making you the most of your visit? Yeah, that sounds about right. Time to top up on my soup. That is a... Would you guys drink soup out of a jar and also, like, chug it in one go? Like, would you guys do that? Would you chug soup in one go? Your guess is more wholesome. She doesn't like fish soup, but she likes pumpkins and cheese and doesn't want to make her husband upset. Yeah, that is, so she's... What? Pumpkin? But why there? Sorry. Husband in kitchen right now. Take pumpkin to him. I try to remember. Yeah, I can believe that interpretation. I can believe that interpretation. That's pretty funny. When I was... Okay. How do I... Did I just talk to him? What flavor? Huh? Pumpkin! You have pumpkin, huh? He just shoves it out of you. King. Pumpkin, pumpkin! Thanks. You taste if you want. Sure, I'll have better soup. Hat in Time is a platformer, very Super Mario 64. Super Mario 64 Sunshine. I have played Super Mario 64 a long time ago. You put good soup. It smells like pumpkins. I played Super Mario 64. I've never played Sunshine. I've never played Sunshine. You gave pumpkin? Thank you. I maybe remember. Could be in that room, I think. Go to room marked by symbol. Check room I marked on map. Thank you. Soup for my family. This is soup for my family. I remember playing Junson and getting GTA death screened with it. What do you, like, GTA death screened as in you die? Or, there's something more nefarious going on? Ow. Oh, that was cool. Didn't kill Come here. Come here, dog. This isn't working out. Why? Hit the doggy, please. These dogs are doing a number on me. These white wolfos are getting me good. Yeah, you're very scary. Come here, doggy. The dog spent a long time running, huh? Wasted. Oh. You get a sip of strawberry margarita every single time. I think I saw a little bit of that stream. I did, you were playing Super Metroid today, weren't you? I did see that. You fought, like, the big lizard guy. I'm mostly lurking. I did also take a nap in it. I took a little bit of a nap. It was a pretty good nap, though. And it was kind of necessary. I don't have a key. Interesting. This will be our key? We still get lost on there. Lurk's okay. You get passive pennies now. That is true! I have been there for your ad breaks. That's very exciting. I'm glad you hit the affiliate status, and then you get, like, monetary returns on your efforts now. That is really good. I like that for you. That is very important. I also get minor monetary returns on this, so I appreciate every minute people choose to spend with me. It's very kind of you. Because it is not something that you need to do, and I appreciate that you do. Come on, pull the lever. What if they made you wear the iron boots so you had to pull that lever down? Like, that was the only way to pull that lever down. That'd be very silly and dumb. I think they should have done it. Do a save before you do the funny? Maybe. I can't do this. There's a freezy man up top. A freezer. Oh, okay, interesting. They do some pretty clever things to stop you from progressing in this dungeon, and or going to places you're not supposed to, and I think that's really neat. This is a good dungeon. This might be a good dungeon, chat. It's probably one of my favorite dungeons, just aesthetic-wise. It is very nice looking. And I like the music, and I like the mechanics. This seems like a really uncomfortable outfit to wear in the dungeon, though. Linkle would probably be quite cold. Ocarina of Time Forest Temple? Yeah, I could see that. I like this dungeon better than Ocarina of Time Forest Temple, though. Ocarina of Time Forest Temple is kind of like, Arbiter's Grounds, though, in structure. The Ocarina of Time puts more emphasis on finding the 4 ghosts. Especially because the Forest Temple uses heavy use of the hook shot, and you could say that the spinning top is a mobility tool, but it doesn't get used very often. This place would have been cool if it used the... Are we gonna get our item here? Yeehaw, everybody! This is a really cool mini-boss. I can't believe we get it this early, huh? Very neat. This is a cool mini-boss. Big Alphos. I find it really sad that this mini-boss never returns. He totally could have been in, the Cave of Ordeals, I think. Very scary. Ow! What if we're just, like, standing on him? Ow! Ow! I need soup! Okay, well, we don't have a lot of soup. Marriage? This guy is the marriage man? Really? You can't hit him until he throws his... I was gonna try to mortal draw him and I messed it up. Interesting. Interesting. Oh, he's dead already, though. I didn't need the mortal draw. Sad. Sad. Good mini-boss, though. He's really cool. He is really cool, but he is basically just hype moments and aura. He is not a very difficult boss. Yep, very good. And we get a cool toy! This is a very cool toy. He's like the ball and chain guys in A Link to the Past. Is it A Link to the Past that has ball and chain men? Gold gauntlets. Gold gauntlets. Gold gauntlets. When you fought him, you did it in a single phase and it was over very quick. It's probably because you're better than me. It's probably because you're better than me, and I should probably ban you before everybody realizes how much better you are than me. Oh. So, this... Oh, there's a bubble in here! That's interesting. Okay! I wasn't expecting that. This mansion was not populated by Hylians. This is... Oh, the ball and chain. It's a marriage joke. I get it. I get it. I get it. The old ball and chain. Food again? Yeah, I had a bad feeling about this. She didn't seem very sure of herself. Oh, well, let's head back and hope she had some other brilliant idea. Wow, Midna. Wow. Remember to kill every statue you see. I shall do my best. This place was like a Denalfos fort, right? Like, this place was populated by lizards. This was not... Huh. Well... Also, because of the cheat we have on, this is how we run with the ball and chain. This is a good cheat. I do want, you had to say cheesy tomato soup. Oh, that smells so good right now. Oh, I'm so hungry. Why did you say cheesy tomato soup? I'm mad at you, Cobalt. That sounds so good. Yeah, it kind of sucks that Twilight Princess came out with a bunch of really baller items and then went, yeah, but this is the only game you'll ever see them in. That's so sad. Chat, isn't that a billion times sad? Because I'm hungry too. Make something to eat. Go get something to eat. You can go get something to eat. I will wait patiently for your return. What happened, huh? What? Cheese? Did husband move it? Where in the world we put it? Sorry, I need thinking time. Take cheese to husband, huh? You do that. I try to remember. You're eating lemon heads? That's a good thing to eat. I got cherry... Okay, so, last weekend, the reason why I didn't stream all the time last weekend was because, I went to go see a show. I think I did stream Sunday night to talk about that. Did I stream Sunday night to talk about that? It was a little bit of a short stream Sunday night. I will admit, it was not a very long stream. And I'm kind of trying to remember where I was and where I wasn't. But I went to go see Oklahoma. My favorite musical. I don't know if people here have seen it, but it is my favorite musical, and I think it holds up to this day. It's a very good musical. It smells like pumpkins. I should probably make the better soup, shouldn't I, instead of just drinking pumpkin soup?
Needs more punch, huh? What? Good smell. What'd you have, huh?
Dude, just ask.
Perfect ingredient.
Little more time on fire, it'd become gourmet soup. Here, taste. Thank you, sir. Hi, how are you? You know what? You're gonna go run and get a frozen PB&J thing after this story? Do so. Do so. But one of the things I got was like this old hard candy that was the kind of like cherry candies that you get. I'm still working on them. It's been a while. It's been about a week. I eat like maybe 2 or 3 a day, and they are quite good. I am a big fan of... I am doing well, thank you for asking. I am alive. I kind of agonized over doing the stream today, I'll be completely honest, because I was lazy. I didn't want to do it, but I have to stay on schedule. I have to make a schedule and stick to it, guys. Consistency is key. I think I remember, We put key in nearby rooms, so no forgetting. How I forget. Embarrassing, Here, place marked by symbol. Very cool. There it must be. You look for me. Yeah, I wanted to be lazy today too. Yeah, it's just, it feels good. And I've been playing a lot of Baldur's Gate. I don't know if you guys like Baldur's Gate. I'm a big fan of Baldur's Gate. And I want to actually try to beat the game. I have modded the bejesus out of Baldur's Gate, I will be honest. Naps hit different at 30 compared to 13. I also took a nap today. But that's because okay. Have I talked about sleep paralysis on stream before? I have weird dreams. And oftentimes the weird dreams wake me up. I don't have the greatest sleep. And I often get sleep paralysis. And this morning, my sleep paralysis took the shape of a yak. Like a demonic yak that was in my closet. And because my back was turned to the closet, the yak was whispering to me. And it sounded like this. It went into my ear. Did you guys hear that? That's what it was doing to me. And I thought the concept was ridiculous. I thought that my brain was a little bit washed up on the concept. I was like, yeah, okay, demonic being in my closet. That's cool. It's a yak. And it's like whispering sweet nothings. Can you come up with something better? But, you know, it was enough to disturb my sleep. Don't dream often, but the dreams are weird. Yeah. I get weird dreams. But, ooh. Item. Ah, very nice. I like that for us. So I took a nap, and it was a pretty good nap. But I was thinking about all of my, like, sleep paralysis instances, because I have a lot of weird ones. I have been affected and afflicted with it several times throughout my life. And a lot of the time, the dreams aren't necessarily, like, super scary, but they're weird enough to keep me awake. You dream a lot and you're very rarely you in the dream? That is interesting. You're usually like another character or another being? How does that work out? I am usually me in my dreams. I very rarely am a different entity in my dreams. I was talking about one earlier that I think is kind of funny, but I guess it could be considered kind of scary, but it was just, like, really absurd, right? Maybe the yak is scary, too. I don't know if the yak is scary to people. You remember your single instant sleep paralysis? You remember... So this is how I die? Yeah, sometimes that is how it feels like. It's like, oh my god, I'm gonna die. And it's, not fun. I've gotten really good at recognizing when I'm in sleep paralysis. Cobalt, you need to go get your food. If you're gonna be hungry, you need to go get your food, okay? But I remember the last stream that you remember was me being hit by a really big wasp. Huge freaking wasp. Your dreams are really often just stories, so I'm not me, but whomever is in the dream story. That's pretty interesting. That is a pretty interesting concept. Like, have you ever played the part of Vivek? Vivek from Morrowind. Have you ever played the part of Vivek from Morrowind? Your dreams are nonsensicals? Mine usually have a pretty consistent, like, through line. Like, they're... poop. This guy's gonna be a consistent problem, huh? Yellow, for lantern oil? Are we gonna need our lantern in this dungeon? One time I had mowed the lawn. This was when I was living in a different state. I was living in this house by myself, renting it out. And, I had mowed the lawn. Ow. And, when I had finished mowing the lawn, I put the lawnmower in the garage, but I guess I forgot to close the garage. So when I had gone to bed that night, I had a dream of an individual coming into my room, waking me up by, you know, shaking my shoulder and going, "Hey, guy, you left your garage open. Just thought you would like to know." And, it was kind of scary. Okay, I didn't do this right. Poop. Like, one time you were going to work and you realized right before you went in that you were in your underwear. You pause and then this is happening and marching there like you on the place. Yeah, a lot of dreams have it where you're, like, underdressed for something. Not that you remember, but once I was a guy who could shapeshift into animals, and you were waging a one-man war against the government for killing your dream girlfriend! You got possessed by the protagonist of a 2007 Xbox 360 game! That's awesome! That's an awesome dream! Maybe it wasn't, I don't know, but that sounds so much fun! You wish you had cool dreams like that? Me too! Mine are just weird. You know the time you were a supervillain and ended with you killing Batman and then you got killed by the police? Well, you still won. You killed the Bat. The Bat was dead. There was nothing the Bat could do. You succeeded where the Jonkler failed. Unless you were the Jonkler. How do we feel about the Joker? How do we feel about Batman's Rogues Gallery? I like Batman. My love for Batman was mostly sparked from the Arkham Asylum game. I was a really big fan of the Arkham Asylum game. And the Arkham Asylum game, one of my favorite things about it is that it had an in-game codex full of, like, characters and stuff with comic book art of those characters. And I learned about a lot of Batman villains I did not know were a thing. Right? And there are some interesting ones in there. I think my favorite Batman villain is Bane. I really do like Bane. Clayface is really good. I also agree with the Clayface is really good. And not weird ones like witnessing a mushroom cloud in an old abandoned Walmart and then walking a farm field with some burnout river blood and then stuck in an underground bunker with some people talking about good old age. Wish you had cool dreams instead of that. Yeah, that feels very 50s coded. That feels very Cold War coded. Are you stuck in the Cold War? Oh, got them both. You like the Rogue Gallery? Mr. Freeze? Yeah, Mr. Freeze. He's pretty neat. He is pretty neat. I like his tragic backstory they gave him in the 1990s show. It was the 1990s show, right? The Batman animated series? Batman animated series? Yes, no, maybe, maybe, maybe. This song sounds pretty cold. They did a good job making this song sound pretty cold. Because he wasn't, like, really tragic in The other... Well, maybe he was. I don't know. I don't actually know. Your favorite dream, though, would either be the one where you were late for your own wedding with someone you never met, and the time you were cage fighting a zombie underwater. That's awesome. I like both of those. Those are really good. I'm really bad at these kinds of puzzles. Are you guys ready for this? I think it should be this one first. Maybe not. Maybe it shouldn't be that one first. Oh, maybe. Maybe it should be that one first. Can we make an endless loop here? I think we can make an endless loop here, guys. Can we make an endless loop here? No, this might be the stupidest way to do this. Wait a second. I want this to be real so bad. Look at that! We did it, everyone! We fixed it! Yeah, that seems right. Combine those dreams and you get something really good. Hey, Jake, how are you doing? How has your life been? Are you alive? If no, I apologize. Oh my gosh. Was that the actual way to do it, guys? Was that how you were supposed to get it done? Because that feels so dumb. No, wait. Yep. Wait. No. Was that correct? No. You're in the sense that you're sleepy. I'm sorry that you're sleepy. Unless you want to be sleepy, then you should go to bed. But I am happy that you came in to say hello anyways. I don't think that was the way to do it. That's how you did it? I'm getting conflicting reports from chat. But that worked! If it's stupid and it works, is it stupid? That was awesome. That was amazing. Yep, Kung Fu with TNT. You never know. If it's stupid and it works, it ain't stupid. When are we gonna get the compass? Does this dungeon have a compass? Did you ever get food, Cobalt? Yeah, you stopped for a bit. You're falling asleep in your chair. Well, what have you been up to today? Have you been busy today? If you're falling asleep, you should go to bed. If you're falling asleep, you should go to bed. No, you'll be hungry with me? Well, you don't have to do that. You don't have to do that, and I would prefer if you didn't. I would prefer if you got a delicious, succulent meal. I'm hungry because I'm dumb. I got food earlier and I just didn't eat it. Joint suffering. Suffering shared is suffering halved, or whatever. Yeah, I was up at 7 a.m. You had to take... Whoa, that sucks. 7 a.m. is not a time to be awake unless you are awake from the previous night. That is my philosophy on the matter. 7 a.m. is not a time to be awake unless you were up from the previous night. Thank you for your attention to this matter. Mike. Used to be a 7 a.m. You appreciate me? I'm glad I'm appreciated. I love being appreciated. I appreciate you as well. I always appreciate you guys. I hope you realize that. I really appreciate how much, like, time you spend watching my stupid content. It really does make me feel great. Especially because I do want to make performance a thing I do. Right? And even just like 2 or 3 people taking time out of their day to come in to say hello is an amazing boost. So thank you. It felt kind of good, but here's the later in the day sleepy crap part. I don't know. I have never been a morning person. School said otherwise, had to be at 6 to catch the bus. Amen. Amen. That's why I started walking, because I didn't have to be up so early to catch the bus. And also, I hated being on the bus because the people who will go on buses are maniacs and, like, cowards. Am I supposed to drop down? That doesn't feel right. You will not add a greatest hand to your room until you succumb to the desert. Thank you. I appreciate that. I was really scared of succumbing to the desert. Now that it's not something that's going to happen to me, I feel much better. You think maybe you are a morning person who just lately has a schedule where they're up to 4 a.m. every night? Yeah, I don't know. I don't, because I know that some people have natural, like, sleep cycles, right? Natural circadian rhythms. And mine really likes being awake. Do I drop down? Am I supposed to drop down? Did I do that wrong, chat? I'm afraid that I'll mess everything up if I drop down. You had no choice. Went to school out of your village school bus or no school. Your rhythm is out of sync. Your sleep schedule is healing. I'm glad. My sleep schedule is weird because I'll sleep for like a couple of hours in the afternoon and then a couple of hours at like 8 in the morning. And that is my sleep schedule. And I really like it. That is my preferred way to sleep. I want to sleep when the sun is outside. You paid off your sleep debt? You being was so nice when you had consistency, but yeah, the job at the time kept you on a schedule. My job, yeah, when I worked. My job had me on a pretty terrible schedule though, because I worked 2 to 11, usually 2 to 11 p.m. You feel like you're up for 18 hours and you sleep for 9. I don't sleep very long. On days with good sleep for me are about 4 hours or are about 6 hours of sleep. Usually I get about 4. Less than 7 hours and you're longer dead on your feet. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if my sleep is healthy. Obviously not. Like, I get sleep paralysis a lot. And I'm usually awoken by nightmares. I feel like I'm doing this wrong, chat. I gotta be honest. I gotta be honest. Imagine if you could have those kind of hours per day. Ugh. You love your sleep? Good sleep? I'm a big fan of naps. I like waking up at like 8 to 10 a.m. Otherwise you feel exhausted or you feel like you waste the entire day. Yeah, and that's something I had to shake off too. Because, you know, my mom is a morning person. She really likes going to bed and waking up in the morning. She has always been a morning person. But part of that is this complex that if you're not waking up in the morning, you're wasting your day. Right? And I have just never been a morning person. I get most of my best thinking done. Usually when I'm streaming, actually. Like, my streaming hours are usually my best thinking hours. So, my best days are, like, now-ish. Around 11, 12, 1 in the morning. So I always felt super sluggish and lethargic throughout the day when I was waking up at 7 or 8 in the morning. But it was like, if you don't fall asleep and wake up at 7 in the morning, you're wasting your day. You have wasted your day. You will now die. I feel like I'm missing something. Maybe I am. I feel like I'm missing something. Okay, let me go back. Sleep is pretty poggers. Partners! That is a hit reference to Charles Entertainment Cheese. Everybody's a big fan of Charles Entertainment Cheese, right? Sleep is weird, though. We don't even really know why we need it. We don't really know why animals sleep. We just don't have knowledge of why that happens. And I find that fascinating and terrifying. Why? Why? Is this a dead end? Am I being led around on like a wild goose chase? Oh, I'm gonna let out a big yawn though, because my sleep has not been good, chat, for the past couple of days. It has been less than ideal. Less than ideal. Why did I unlock that door? What did I do? What is my There's something outside the cannon you can do? Probably. Probably. There is something outside of cannon I can do. There's got to be something, right? This is a pretty cool area. As in, it's pretty freaking cold! Ha-ha! Ho-ho! Good joke, everybody. Good joke, everybody. By the way, I'll be here all week. Well, look at that. Would you look at that? I am dumb. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We figured it out. We're good. No, wait. Maybe we didn't? Because there's doggy mode there. Confusion. Confusion. Definitely feel more like a morning person than otherwise. Main problem being I love being awake and not sleeping, so that an active control on your sleep, you will inevitably drift to be inverted and nocturnal, and that's not good for your mental health and stability. That is sad. And I'm sorry that is not, it's not ideal for you. Ow. I kind of hate these wolfos, guys. I want to hit them with a big ball. Come here. Prepare for death. At least this weapon kills him in one hit, because I thought the sword and the dog was capable of doing it, and it is not. It is not. Isn't there like a cool freaking can we figure this out? Does he ever stop? Okay. Sure. No, that works out. That's great. That's awesome, even. Huh. Okay. I've officially gone off the rails. Oh, wait. There's a, like a thing here, isn't there? Whoa! Okay. I don't know about that. I don't think that was correct. The endless belch. Ah. Huh. Okay, this is an interesting room. Okay. Was I supposed to go into that room earlier and I just completely ignored it? Like, because it seems to be that they want you to do a bunch of things with the cannonballs, but I have the ball and chain now, so I don't need to worry about the cannons, right? Did I accidentally do this dungeon out of order? Ow, 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 ow. You are bad. You will suffer punishment for being bad. Red rupee. Red rupee. Yeah, this is teaching you how to use the cannons. Insert iron, continue, put in explosion, launch. This is the compass path. I just went around the compass? Huh. Yeah, I should have done this earlier. That's really silly. I am bouncing off the walls. I am like a ping pong ball. Why do they say that? Bouncing like a ping pong ball? Isn't... I guess like you ping the ball back to the pong. But like... Is it bouncing like a pinball? And no, ping pong ball is correct. Yes? No? Maybe so? I believe that they say that because they bounce around a lot. Maybe, big if true, but they bounce back and forth. Well, yeah, I guess, like, I was bouncing back and forth, but it would have made more sense for me to say pinball in that situation, would it not have been? But they do indeed bounce back and forth. Big if true. I think I might have heard that said once or twice before. But we can't be too certain. We cannot be too certain. Ping pong balls are bouncy by nature. I've played ping pong a few times. I can get the ball to bounce back and forth maybe a couple of times, but then it goes way off. People who are good at that game terrify me because I am not one of those people. I am pretty bad at the ping pong. No! Ping pong or pinball both apply. Ping pong pinball sounds like it would be dumb and fun. It's also really hard to say. Ping pong pinball. Isn't there a Weird Al parody that he talks about? A Weird Al parody that's about pinball? Am I remembering that correctly? I assume are probably also goated at StarCraft. Yeah, but I mean, the hand-eye coordination, they might be good at micro, but they would also have to be good at strategy. And strategy with pinball or ping pong ball is different than strategy with StarCraft, right? I don't know, maybe they are good at it. Okay. But it's like hand-eye coordination is different than like strategic thinking. But maybe don't do it. This is a very precarious situation. The Weird Al pinball. Weird Al pinball. Weird Al, but he did make a song about someone who could play mean pinball or ping ball. Ping pong ball? Was it pinball? I don't remember. I used to listen to a lot of Weird Al because it was accessible. It was really easy to get my hands on Weird Al. It was like one of the things that was pretty acceptable to listen to. He sure play. Is it the Who made that song? It's like an act. It's not a parody. It's like an actual The Who made that song. For realsies? You're not joking? Pinball Wizard. That's like a for real. I thought it was Weird Al. I apologize. My bad. I bet a lot of the Who fans were like, "Oh my god, get a load of this guy." My bad. I didn't realize that it was I wouldn't say real music, because Weird Al does do real music, but it's like parody. The parody music, you know what I mean? I thought it was a parody song. I didn't realize it was The Who. But there is a Weird Al pinball machine. That's pretty funny. I like this cheat a lot. I like this cheat. I'm so bad at killing these stupid evil dogs. What do you guys feel about having to kill dogs in video games? I know some people just cannot do it. Like, that's their limit. They cannot kill dogs in video games. Like, they can kill a million billion humans, but killing a dog, like, it is a no-go. They can't do it. I always thought that was a little bit odd. Because it's like, how come you can, like World at War, right? You've hung out with Cole too much, you're a dog killer. Yeah, I asked her why she hates dogs, and the answer I got was basically for the lols, and I was like, okay. Okay. Real. I respect it. I'm gonna get more soup. If the dog gets me a game over, then I'm sorry, pupper. Yep, that's the thing. It's like, I like dogs. I like dogs a lot. I like dogs. Doesn't everyone? But, like, it's like, you know, I get sad about killing the human beings, too. And a lot of people are weirdly okay with committing mass murder, but get really hung up on killing dogs. It reminds me of that guy. This a little bit political, but I don't mean it. I don't mean it to be, but it was really interesting, where they were like showing footage of a genocide, right? Like a genocide, and the person who was watching it was like, no, that's not real. That doesn't count. They deserve it, right? Like, they're not real people, and they brought it on themselves. And then he stopped showing the image of the people suffering and turned to a donkey that had been injured in the same bomb. And then she was immediately like, oh my god, the donkey, that's so sad. Not the animals. Why are the animals like, that's so sad, this poor animal. And it was like, oh my god, the amount of like, it's so easy to dehumanize someone else, I suppose. And that's what I get, that uncomfortable feeling for when people can like have the cognitive dissonance of violence in a video game unless it affects an animal. But I guess like animals are just generally seen as more innocent. The Last Guardian might not be a Last Guardian. What's The Last Guardian about? It reminds me of a streamer playing through Dark Souls first time and needing to have someone else kill Sif because they can't just do getting dogs getting hurt. And I don't like, Sif is sad and Sif tugs on the heartstrings and they do that on purpose. Sif is a sad boss, but Sif is also like a noble beast doing a duel with you specifically because Sif has like Sif is a noble duel. It's not like Sif didn't sign up for this, right? Your joke is that the dog dragon thing in that gets you killed accidentally by being incompetent all the time. That's rough. That is rough. That is rough. I hate escort quests. I mean, wow. Gamer take of all time. Gamer says they hate escort quests? No. I hate escort quests, especially with NPCs that are really bad. I do have a pretty funny story about a dog dying in a video game. I know that's a heck of an opener, but stick with me here. So one time I went to the Smithsonian with my girlfriend at the time. We were at the Smithsonian, and they had an exhibit about video games, specifically cooperative video games, and because it was about like Inuit art. And there was a game that was centered around Inuit folklore. And the character you played as, I don't know if you guys recognize this game, but the character you played as was a girl and a snow fox, an Arctic fox, right? You'll beat up Sif, but there's a difference between beating up a dog to prevent me losing and have a duel with another swordswoman. Exactly. Sif deserves the best you can give her. 100% of the time. That's ringing a bell. Yeah, I think it's like, it's a game that's vaguely familiar, right? Ah! They're touchy. But we were playing that game together at the exhibit, and we managed to run into, like, we managed to run together into a, how I say, into like a water trap or a water hazard, right? And the water hazard ended up, she looked at me, she was playing the fox, right? Okay, I'm trying to tell this story where it's funny for everyone and not just the memory is funny, and I think I'm failing. So, we were running through, it was like a side-scroller platformer. There was a water hazard. She was playing the fox and I was playing the little Inuit girl. She jumps into the water hazard because she mistimed the jump, and she goes, "Aw, babe, I'm drowning." And then the fox freaking goes belly up in the water and dies. And she was just sitting there flabbergasted that yes, indeed, she did actually die. And not only did she die, but the fox had a pretty horrific drowning animation. And we had to put down the video game at this public exhibit where people were watching us play. But I will always remember that, "Aw, babe, I'm drowning," and then death. Yes. Thank you guys for the pity laughs in the audience. I appreciate the pity laughs in the audience. Oh, it was really good. Oh my gosh. That was a good memory. Oh my gosh. I would kind of want to find that game again so that I can actually get past the first area where, where we ended up dying there. It sounds like it was funny. It was funny. It was a great moment. It was a great moment. It was really silly. The Smithsonian is an amazing museum. The exhibit itself reminds me of when I was a kid, long time ago. It wasn't co-op, just video games. I thought it was really cool. Yeah, video games are art. Did you guys know that? I'm a big fan of video games, and I think video games are art. Sorry, I'm still thinking about it. The stupid fox going belly up. But, like, you just heard a great convo? What was it about? What was it about? We're talking about video games. The Smithsonian is a great collection of museums, and I really recommend going to it. I really recommend going to it. Hello? Hello? Oh, I goofed up. What is the point of living? What is the point of living? Albert Camus said that that is something you have to find out for yourself. Augustine said God. Saint Augustine. Do you say Augustine or Augustine? I've always pronounced it Augustine. I've always heard it Augustine. But someone said Saint Augustine, and I was like, have I been saying it wrong my entire life? Is he Saint Augustine? Is this an Oblivion conversation? Good day! I like pizza, and I want to eat more of it. Amen. Amen. Sounds like Jennifer Lawrence in the peak of her popularity. I mean, yeah, that's what Albert Camus said, is that you make your meaning yourself. And there may not be meaning, so find one and seize it, because there is no me without you. That's a good song. If anyone has ever heard Gang of Youth's Achilles, I highly recommend listening to it if you have not heard of it. If you have heard of it, it's real. Augustina, because that makes the most people mad. Lines 1 and 2, yes. What is the point of living? I don't want to talk to you. I don't care you, and I don't care to know you. Goodbye. Good day. Is that what it would be like? I think Augustine sounds cooler. But it might be wrong. I need more soup. I need more soup. I like Oblivion. I've been playing Oblivion Remastered. Do you guys like Oblivion Remastered? Or do you like Oblivion Original? How do we feel about Oblivion? Remastered versus Original? Because I know that if, like, we're talking about remasters, I really like, Age of Mythology Retold. I think it is a really good remaster. If we're talking about remasters I don't like, I think Dark Souls Remastered is really bad. I think it's really bad. You never played Remastered one yet? Oh, interesting. It's free with Game Pass if you have it. You played original, not the remastered, so you'll be say a boomer and say the remastered sucks. I appreciate that. I am also how we say a video game boomer. I have been a video game boomer for a very long time in my life. I'm pretty particular about my video games. And okay, this is really where the philosophy comes from. Changes have to make sense. You can't change something for the sake of changing something. Change in of itself is not always good. So a change to be made has to be a good change, right? So I'm pretty choosy about my remasters. You like a remastered more than original if mods aren't being considered? Do you think that the original has better mods? If the remaster keeps all the jank, I might try it. It has new jank because it's in the Unreal Engine. It is not in the Creation Engine. It is in the Unreal Engine. What the Majora's Mask... Yep. Well, and this is the thing about Majora's Mask Remastered, is that Majora's Mask Remastered was made by people who did not like the original. And by what I mean is that it was made by Eiji Aonuma. Aonuma does not like Majora's Mask. He did not like that game. He did not like making it. He did not like the finished product. He thinks that it is one of the worst things he has made, and he is not proud of it. So when he remastered it, he didn't understand what made the original work because he doesn't like his own game. So a lot of the changes just don't work. You want the game-breaking blurg where you get a certain guy a loaf of bread and it bricks your game? I don't know if that's in the game because it's in the Unreal Engine. I don't know if that's in the game. Though the remaster got rid of the funny dupe glitch, but there's arguably an easier one that's still in the game. That's awesome. You mean Majora's Mask was also crammed out in like 8 months? Yep, they made it in under a year. Yes, it definitely was a game that was a product of its constriction. I highly agree with that. It was a game that became what it was because it was made at the time it was. Morrowind is the same way. Morrowind is only what it is because of when it was made and why it was made. They can't redo Morrowind without having the conditions, and I would never want them to have the conditions, right? That's the same thing with, Ow. The game did not like me going around that pew. The same thing with Halo 2. Halo 2 is a product of its conditions, and I would not wish Halo 2's development on anyone. So I can get why you might feel it needed something more. Perfectionist curse. He just doesn't like it. Like, I don't know how to explain it other than that he just does not like that video game. He does not think that Majora's Mask is good. Which is really sad. Was it Morrowind or Oblivion that silently restarted during some of the loading screens on Xbox? It was Morrowind, I think. Morrowind had a really weird thing with loading screens where it would, like, reset during a loading screen. And there's no real reason. It doesn't break the game. It just does that. Oh, you safe, huh? I drink husband's soup, feel much better. So I come find you. You found Kia. Good, good. Bedroom right above us. I take you there. Uh-oh. Should I go get more soup, chat? Should we soup up before we go fight the boss, chat? I feel like we should soup it up. Have you guys ever heard of Anonymous Agony? Has anyone is anyone a Mandalore Gaming? Mandalore Gaming? I don't call it that weird, I call it genius. It was done to clear the RAM cache or something. Yeah, but it's still an odd way to fix it, right? Like, it's still a weird way to fix it. IMO. Where's the husband? Where did he go? Yetta ate him. But not as Anonymous Agony, that's new. It's like one of his biggest reviews. Am I saying the wrong name of the game? I'm pretty sure it's one of his bigger ones. It was like, you know how he does, sorry, I'm typing. He does, like the big adventure games, on, Halloween. Do you know Mystery of the Druids? You haven't seen everything he's made? You're missing out. He's a really good video game reviewer. I think he's one of the best on YouTube. I really do think that. He is one of the best on YouTube. Mystery of the Druids. They all have an attitude. I like Mystery of the Druids a lot. Watched who play that one? Who's that? I should play Mystery of the Druids. I think I'd have a lot of fun with Mystery of the Druids. You didn't know it was a game? You thought it was this weird emotion thing? Like you're suddenly super sad and you don't know why? Anonymous Agony? Like, feeling agony? Well, the thing about Anonymous Agony is that it has loading screens, but the game doesn't need it because it's a game made in RPG Maker. It does not need loading screens, but the loading screens are a graphic that the game plays for a certain amount of time while you're transitioning to new areas, because get this, the game creator says all big games have loading screens. Is Mystery of the Druids the one with the... Yeah, it's the one with the angry guy on the box cover. Incredibly correct. Incredibly correct. This is the bedroom. You unlock it, huh? It's the Mystery of the Druids. Because he also did Limbo of the Lost, which is an amazing game. Limbo of the Lost is crazy. And he also did The Ring. They're an old man channel that used to riff on Let's Plays, and it's Mystery Science... or Mystery Space Theater. Mystery Science Theater. That's all I know. The game is that funny face. That's one of the things about the game. Okay, guys, I give you homework. Okay? You now have homework. You have to watch, Mandalore Gaming's review of Disaster, or what is it? Disaster Day of Reckoning? Is that what it's called? In Theft, and back me up on that. Mystery Science Theater. I love Mystery Science Theater, but I haven't seen a lot of them. The Mystery Science Theater. Okay, B broke her neck. She's dead. B broke her freaking neck. One of the Mystery Science Theaters I've seen is Pod People. I loved the Pod People Mystery Science Theater. Did they ever do Troll 2? Did Mystery Science Theater ever do Troll 2? Troll 2 seems like the exact type of movie Mystery Science Theater would do. The funny face is a meme, but you guys now have to do, Velociraptor neck is different, she'll be fine. I don't know, she might be dead. You guys have to watch his Anonymous Agony, his Ring, his Mystery of the Druids, and his Disaster Day, I think it's Disaster, no, it's Disaster Day of Crisis. You have to watch his Disaster Day of Crisis. Thank you, Inthafen. Disaster Day of Crisis is amazing. I am telling you, we missed out on a Metal Gear Solid Kojima level auteur because of Reggie. President Reggie, Nintendo of America, killed this auteur right when he was starting. Disaster Day of Crisis is art, and it deserved to exist. La 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 la. Okay, so we should have 32 pieces of heart. Does that feel right, guys? So pretty. Pretty. Ah, so pretty. You never liked the face change? Pretty, pretty mirror, lovely. Is it because it scared you? Did you ever get jump scared by Blizzetta? Not take mirror, indeed. Did you get jump scared by Blizzetta as a youngin'? It's okay. You can admit that fact about yourself. This is a cool boss. It's not very hard, but I should stop saying cool around ice, because someone's gonna make the joke. This is a neat boss. The only thing you don't like about it, why does her head rotate her skull like the mayor of Halloween Town? Because she's the mayor of Halloween Town. Don't you see? It's ice and Christmas, and she's like a big Christmas egg. Even the music is kind of Halloween, is it not? Maybe they just watched Halloween. You remember having a doll that was a kid that was old and had that turning head to change the face and you hated it? Ah, so this is like a thing. This is like a thing. You kind of have like a little bit, not like a complex, but it's something that has stuck with you. Dark Souls music? Kind of. It's not Motoi Sakuraba, that's for sure. This is more like Yuka. Yuka Kitamura. Ow. Ow. What's everybody's favorite FromSoft composer? Because I think I gotta say mine is Tsukasa Saito. I really like Tsukasa Saito. He's mostly an Elden Ring composer, but he did some stuff for Armored Core. For some reason, B is not happy. You don't know them? That's okay. That's your ignorance is not a failing, but it is tragic. That is mostly Yuka Kitamura with help from other composers. Yuka Kitamura, I think, was best used on Bloodborne. Her style is really good for Bloodborne. Oh, I missed. How did I miss? You don't know FromSoft enough to know the composers. If it was grunting, it would be Demon Souls music. Yes. Poor Seeker. He isn't here to listen to us discuss Demon Souls. I wonder what Seeker thinks about the Demon Souls music. Actually, I should ask Seeker about that. Because the Demon Souls music is some of my favorite in the series. It's really not great. Like, it's not great music, it's amazing for the video game. You know what I mean? It's not something you listen to on your own time. It's something that matches perfectly for the game. And also, a lot of people use the lore theme, actually. Like, the lore theme is used a lot. And I think that's really cool. Because that is a good, like, video essay theme. Is this gonna land on me? Yes. But even if it lands on you, well, no, actually, you don't get to hit it. You love the Demon Souls music, but I also like all the Souls game sounds. I gotta say, unpopular opinion, I don't like a lot of Dark Souls 3's music. I know it's kind of a meme for me to hate on Dark Souls 3, but I don't like a lot of Dark Souls 3's music. And that's just because I think Yuka Kitamura has a very, like, similar sound. Yuka Kitamura does a lot of music. I don't want to say it's samey, but she has a lot of elements, right? That you kind of get used to. Does that make sense? So I think Dark Souls 3 has a pretty weak soundtrack compared to the other games. I still think it's a great soundtrack. Don't get me wrong. There's a lot of really good pieces in it that I'm really glad that Yuka did. But to be fair, you know that one the least, but it seemed generically Souls enough to pass. And yeah, that's like, I don't want it to be generically Soulsy. I want it to be unique. I want it to be Living Failures. I want it to be Ludwig. I want it to be Centipede Demon. My favorite pieces from, my favorite piece from that one is actually, most of the ones done by Motoi Sakuraba. And Motoi Sakuraba did the music for Dark Souls 1. And his music is really weird. His most normal piece is Wind Speed. That's it, right? She's done. You like Abyss Watchers, but that's one basically just the credits song I love. Yep, I like Abyss Watchers too. Abyss Watchers is probably the best one. Demon Souls and Bloodborne kill it in that sense. Exactly. Demon Souls and Bloodborne have great, unique music. I was a bit disappointed by Sekiro. I mean, how do you let Moonsha do you with Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. It's weird. They do great, like, Western-inspired music, and then, like, yeah, I don't think of a single song from Sekiro. Then again, I haven't played through all of Sekiro. Sekiro might be a really good first-time playthrough on this here stream. Would you guys like a Sekiro stream? I think that might be a good idea. I would play it in Japanese, because I really like the language. Wife not dead. Well, we have 2 mirror shards now. 2 more left, Stinkle. Thanks! Still, I feel bad about the way we treated that girl. To think the Mirror of Twilight has the power to change people like that. This world, all worlds, can be cruel. She's really grown as a person. Yeah, I haven't seen it all the way through. Okay, I think Sekiro might be a good game. I need to find a new game because we're getting close to beating Twilight Princess. The turning faces sucks, but the super hug you love. I also love the super hug. We have to. Before more innocent creatures have to endure the suffering this poor girl did. Act 1 Midna would not care. Act 1 Midna would have been like, lol, loser, getting corrupted by evil objects like a loser. But Act 2 Midna is quite kind. She's grown as an individual. Well, let's go search for the 2 that remain. Not yet. I need my reward. He's so big. What wrong with me?
Very strange. You just dreaming, huh?
Yeto, mirror you gave.
Forget mirror, Yetta. No, look into eyes of Yeto. Look in reflection of Yeto's eyes. Their true beauty.
Wow! He's quite the charmer. Look at him.
Who need mirror?
Wow. See, that's the thing, is that I'm pretty sure Yeto's quite intelligent. But my original reading of this game as a child was quite incorrect. That he's not a very intelligent individual. Wrong. That was my biases. He is quite an intelligent individual. Yeto's also really good at snowboarding. She's like the peak of snowboarding, isn't she? My love? Aww. This is a really good moment. Especially because this is how you get your heart container. Really cute. Really cute. Good video game, everybody. Good video game. They took all the dungeon's hearts. They had no hearts in the dungeon because they couldn't share their love. My love. My love. Okay. Midnight. I'll get you out of here. You sure there's nothing else you need to do, right? I don't know yet. Let me check. I need to check my map. Oh. Never mind. Cool. Cool. Yes, but it implies that Industrial Yeti love is for the heart production complex. I think... Actually, the game has a lot of text. All the games have a lot of text that love itself generates hearts. Because if we take what they say in Wind Waker at face value, then, hearts are evidence of growth, right? Hearts are evidence of growth as an individual, which is why you get a heart after killing a boss. But you also get tons of pieces of heart for people, like, loving or falling in love, right? Which means that love itself is powerful enough to create growth. Yes, actually, Link starts with 3 hearts, which might be more than the average person. And in Skyward Sword, Link starts with 6 hearts. But that's because Zelda loves them. That's because Zelda is, like, actually, like, Link has a childhood friend who is in love with them. So that might explain the 6 hearts. I don't know. Is 3 hearts? So it's like, you know, the average commoner in D&D has 4 HP. Which means that when you start with 6 HP as a wizard, you actually have 2 more HP than a commoner. So maybe Link starts with 3 HP, like 3 hearts, but the average person in Zelda has 1 heart. In Ocarina of Time himself, Deku Tree, and Saria, Skyward Link has the most life experience. Does that mean that Skyward Sword Link is not a virgin? And that's why he has 6 hearts? Is that the lore we're going with? Maybe that's not the lore we're going with. Yeah, so we should have 32 pieces of hearts. 32? 32? Yes, no? 32? 32? Yes, no? 32? Yes, no? Or heart is 4 HP because of the quarters. I think that might be correct. The heart is 4 HP. So Link starts with 12 HP, which is actually a barbarian's hit die. So take that as you will. Take that as you will. Oh, there's that cave at the snow peak. Snow. Sorry. I can't. We gotta break the ice to get the post hole, guys. You know we're supposed to have 49 out of 60 post holes. He's a fighter with 14 con. D10 plus 12. Hit points came from the US Navy to denote how many battleships, cannons, shots things can take. Is that true? Is that real? Technically, all humans have 1 hit point. Not in D&D. They have 4, which means they can be shot by a battleship 4 times. Link's totally a bard, but he has no bardic magic. He has no bardic magic. I could see him being a charisma class, though. I think that he is more of a martial class, though, like fighter. I could totally see him being a fighter because of the weapon proficiency. He's a master of all martial weapons. I could see arcane fighter. Ooh. 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 Poe! Musical instruments? Yeah, but you can, as a fighter, you can take, instrument proficiency, and magical abilities goes into Arcane Knight. Also, a lot of his magical abilities come from magical items, such as the Fire Rod or the Master Sword. I really do think that Link is a fighter. Fighter's kind of boring, but I do think... But fighter being a boring is a misconception. Fighters are pretty awesome. He always plays an instrument. Those are usually gifts from gods. Yeah, which means that they might have the instrument proficiency baked in. They might have instrument proficiency baked in. Because they're magical instruments. Link also has the ability to woo at least 1 person in game. Yeah, but that's not uniquely a bard thing, right? Getting laid is not unique to bards, right? Like, that is also a misconception. A lot of my characters end up having some games, but that's because my characters are usually charisma classes that aren't bards, or have charisma as a, like, secondary attribute. Link is totally a bard with the rare ability to check. I'm gonna politely disagree with you, but if you want Link to be a bard, I think Link might be a bard in the Oracle games. I feel like Link being a bard makes sense in the Oracle games, but most Links are fighters to me. But Link being a bard has fun. I like D&D. I wish it was good. This is the wrong cave. I like this game's motif. It is the Twilight Princess motif. I like it quite a bit. I think it is pretty fun. You could totally see Link being a war cleric of Hylia. That makes sense too. A war cleric? It depends on the game though, right? Clerics are more magic casters though. Isn't Hylia a goddess of war? Am I remembering that correctly? Ow. How did I miss this Poe going up the mountain last time? Oh god! Help! Why? Why? That was bizarre! I'm gonna play Baldur's Gate after this and it's gonna be fun. Poe Soul. How many Poe Souls do I have, chat? 36. We're supposed to be at, like, almost 60. That's pretty rough. How many have we... Oh, chat. We're almost done with Poe Souls on the peak. Hello. There's almost all the Poe Souls on the peak. Not including the games where Link is canonically a knight, and those you could definitely roll as paladin. With Divine Smite! I want Link to have Divine Smites. I like this music a lot. This is really pretty. I'm a big fan of, like, kind of plaintive... I'm a big fan of winter. I think winter might be my second favorite season overall, but it's a close second with fall. I do love winter a lot. I think winter is not a super popular season, but I just love how quiet and still everything is. There was a song I sang in college. It was a big, like, choir song that was Stopping by Woods on a Snowy Evening. Robert Frost poem set to music by Randall Thompson, I think it was. I think it was Randall Thompson. It was a gorgeous piece. And I think it really captures winter well. Zelda is a Divine Soul Sorcerer. This is correct. Zelda is a Divine Soul Sorcerer. This is incredibly correct. But that song did a great job of sounding like winter. And I recommend listening to it if you haven't heard it. I don't know if you guys are big, like, choir music fanatics. I, of course, am a big choral music fan. I have sang it for a very long time. I have been in many choirs. I have enjoyed choral music my entire life. And I have a lot of fond memories of choral music. Tears of the Kingdom Zelda would definitely be an Artificer. I could see that, too, where she's lost the divine soul. Whose words these are, I think I know. His house is in the village though. He will not see me stopping here to watch his woods fill up with snow. It's a very pretty piece. Needs the other two parts though. Needs the other two parts. It was also like a men's choir only thing, which I very much appreciate getting to do. I always felt it was really sad that like male only pieces don't typically get done because men tend to be slackers when it comes to learning their music, which means I missed out on a lot of genuinely beautiful pieces because people couldn't be good. But we actually got to perform that one. We actually got to perform that one, and it was real, and it was awesome. I'm looking for that last Poe. I don't know where it is. Oh, no, that's not a Poe. Does anybody know where that Poe is? See, they die in one hit on the mountaintop, so I was led to Huh. Hard to words, actually, maybe. English language difficult? Whose woods these are, I think I know. His house is in the village though. He will not see me stopping here. Okay. Snow Peak. I think I got that Poe. Okay, wait a second. So they should all be out in this little area. I'm sorry. I know searching for Poes is boring. It's not very interesting. I don't like it. Did you get Lobby Poe? What about second Lobby Poe? Where you break the statue? Where you break the armor? I'm pretty sure I got that Poe. Okay, let's look around up here. That wasn't what I wanted to do. This music is gorgeous. The problem is that Keese look like Poe. Because if you look here, it says 4 out of 5 Poe souls. But the thing is that that is not entirely correct. There should be more Poe souls up in this area, right? Ah! Wah! Scared the bejesus out of me. Thank you for the follow. Poutine and beer forever. I like that a lot. How are you doing tonight? Scared the bejesus out of me. Also, it's daytime? No, it's not. Is it? No, that's the moon. Why are you lying to me? That is the moon. I can recognize night from day. I still get jump scared by those sounds too. Yeah, I never expect it. But thank you for the follow. I deeply appreciate it. I hope your night is wonderful. I don't know if it's night where you're at, actually. I'm just kind of assuming. For me, it's night. Searching for Poes is so boring. But it's gonna bother me if I don't find that Poe. Maybe I did find all the Poes. Who knows? You doing well? Just showered and feeling fresh. I am doing well. A good shower is amazing. What music do you listen to? Do you listen to music in the shower? I hate having to set up my phone to have the shower going. Because, you know, my hands get wet and I'm really picky about what songs are playing. But I have to have music in the shower. Though some people just supply their own music, and maybe that would be better for me too, but I don't know the lyrics to all the songs I like. What's a weird thing? I got a dog. I got a magical dog. I gotta look for... Okay. Now we gotta go to a cavern. Speak with Whitman, transform and head over to the north portion of Hyrule Field. The emote didn't appear on your end and it's breaking the text. Oh no. That's pretty awesome though. Magical emote. I have a lot of emotes that appear every now and then that just straight up don't... Like, they just appear as text. Apparently, there's an add-on for Twitch that lets you see a lot of emotes or something that don't appear elsewhere. I don't know. Ow, 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 ow. Can I turn into... Oh, wait! I don't need to turn into a human. I need to stay a dog so I can freaking warp. Why am I doing that to myself? Why am I so dumb? That's your own emote, right? That's your own. You made that one, right? That's pretty cool. I need to make emotes for this channel. But I'm not very artistically inclined, and asking someone to do it for me sounds like a nightmare. But it would probably be for the best if I did it. Got a bottle of stuff too? Yes, I do remember that emote. I do remember that emote. Very MS Paint. Ah, it works. It's your own creation. It's your own thing. You made it yourself. And it's something to be proud of. Pretty sure it's over here. You don't listen to the music shower yourself. However, you may have been one of the slackers who took choir instead of another class in middle school. It was alright, but it was in the gym, which my legs were full asleep all the time. And notes another Canadian streamers emote that you like using. Yeah, I've been meeting a lot of Canadians on Twitch. I myself am not Canadian, but there's a lot of Canadians that I have ended up meeting on Twitch. I like that. That's really cool. I am a big choir nerd. I don't know if you heard that part. I was in choir. I also was in choir in middle school because I didn't want to do gym as an elective. I was like, my only other option is choir, so I guess I'll do that because I really don't want to do anything else. And then I fell in love with it. It became something I adored. And I did it for the rest of my life. I used to do it for a living. I got paid to do it every now and then. Now I know I don't have that job anymore, and I miss it a lot, actually. But I did like that job a lot. You always wanted to visit Canada, but travel is expensive? Yes. I agree with that assessment. Travel is pretty expensive. Travel is pretty expensive. I don't know if I've been in Canada before. I have actually been through Canada. I drove through it. Well, I was really young, so it wasn't me doing the driving. Let me say. I was really young, but I have been to Canada before. Let's try this. I feel like I'm kind of brute forcing these puzzles. I'm not doing them correctly, quote unquote, but I am trying to do them. Yes? No? Maybe? So? It doesn't necessarily feel right. Well, if this is wrong, I don't want to be right, or whatever. Maybe so. Maybe so. I had it and I ruined it? Oh no! Whatever shall I do? Just keep doing it, I guess, until it's right again. I don't know what I've created. A monstrosity of sorts? Okay, let me map this out in my head, guys. Let me map this out in my head. The actual dog for the emote has been feeling under the weather lately, so I hope the doggo feels better soon. I do as well. I am always sad to hear when someone's beloved animal. Is the dog's name Ferg? The middle block don't touch? I'm not touching the middle block. Is the dog's name Ferg? Because I have a long-running inside joke with my sister about banning Ferg. So if the dog's name is Ferg, we might have some issues. Ferguson! No! That's so unfortunate for Ferguson. I might have to ban Ferg. I don't even know where that inside joke comes from. That is something that my sister and I have made as a joke for a really long time. That we ban Ferg. Guys, I'm figuring it out. I'm figuring it out. I'm really good at these types of puzzles. What if I did this? That's really funny. I can't believe that the dog's name is Ferg. That's really good. What have I done, chat? What have I created? What have I done? How did this happen? Now, how did this happen? Yes? Yes? Okay. There we go. Easy game. Easy game. Never had it. Not a problem in the slightest. I don't know if that... Huh. Well, they're really testing my brain's capabilities here, aren't they? Okay. I like this idea. Do I like this idea? Yes, I do like this idea, actually. This is great content. Everybody loves watching a streamer struggle with a puzzle that is supposedly quite easy to accomplish. I think that's one of everybody's favorite things, right? Okay. 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 Now what do we do? That's the question. That's the question. I think we can move that block safely now. Maybe. Mayhaps. So let's try to get it moved somewhere more. Somewhere a little bit better for what I'm trying to do. Okay, that might have not been the best idea. Or it might have been my best idea, actually. You haven't played it this in so long. You would have played it. Do you have access to a computer? There are some pretty good ways. I'm playing it on something called Twilight Princess Dusk. the Dusklight mod, it is quite good. Which is why I am playing as Linkle. I don't know if you noticed that this is not our usual hero of this story. But this game is quite amazing. And I love being able to play it. What was I doing before I... Before I start talking again? Oh, this is sad, chat. Isn't this tragic? Yes, this is the decompiled GameCube version. This is correct. I mean... Nope, this is completely legal copy, Nintendo. Please don't send the Pinkertons after me. Oh, this is sad, chat. Yeah, you notice the sounds. She sounds a little bit different. She sounds a little bit different, but... This is sad. I think I gotta move the thing from the button. It's in the way of my good work. The only work worth doing. It's in the way of it. But then I have a problem with the idea that that one's gonna be in the way. But I think... Okay, we're gonna have to move it off. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know. You can send your angry letters to the office, the P.O. box in the description below. They don't know I don't have a P.O. box. Sorry, that's a dumb joke. That's a stupid joke. Where'd you come up with that one? Okay, what do I do? Let's try this. Let's try this. Let's try that. Will this be a good idea? Maybe not. Maybe that was a bad idea. Yeah, I think that was a bad idea. I think I had a better idea earlier. Yeah, that was a bad idea. I messed it up. I messed it up, everyone. I messed it up. That was a bad idea. I had it and I did it wrong. That was my bad. That was my bad. I don't know if you saw what I saw, but I did it right and then I did it wrong. So we're gonna have to try to recreate what I did, without me being really sure how. Which might be fun. This might be an interesting way to do it. Yes? No? Maybe? No. How about this? Wait a second. Don't touch that one. That one stays. Okay. Okay. You almost had it. Just hand me the controller. Yep. Yeah. That's exactly why people love watching streamers play puzzles. No, you did it wrong. You were so close. Okay. Okay, so what do we do from here is the question. Yeah, you're pointing and talking. Yeah, see? I knew it. I knew it. That's the thing about all these slide puzzles is that you're always going to have people being like, "Oh my god. Oh my god, why can't you just do it? Oh my god, just do the oh my god." And it's like, "Sorry. I'm figuring it out. It's fun." And I did see it too late that I had it. I did indeed see it too late that I had it. She said it was revenge for all the times you'd done it to her while she was streaming. Oh, you were playing Dark Cloud for the randomizer and hanging out with Cold, and she was backseating the whole time. I'm kind of sad that I beat my game too fast. I'm kind of sad I beat my game too fast. I didn't realize that everybody was going to keep playing. I thought I had to get it done because I thought people were going to get it done over the weekend. I'm sad that, maybe we were all just too slow. Yeah, I think the next time I play it, I'm going to up the difficulty on the scenarios, and I'm going to increase the amount of scenarios I need to beat to, like, 20. Because I want to be in there for longer. I know that Cry said it might not be a great game to, Oh, thank you for the bit. So, one thing was a good match for you. Yeah, yeah. Also, it was because he didn't have as much time. Yes, I had a thing over the weekend. I was gone. So you guys started on Thursday. I was gone Friday, Saturday, and I was gone Friday and Saturday and Sunday. So I didn't want to be like the one that was because I was out of state. But you guys played until yesterday. But I know that Cry said it might not be a great game to randomize because of the fact that there's not a lot of checks. But the game has 220 checks, which I feel like is a pretty decent amount. I don't know. Maybe that's me being like, maybe that's copium. But I'm pretty sure the game has like 220 checks is pretty decent. Who was finishing yesterday? But I mean, you were still finishing. Oh, wait a second. Wait a goddamn second. But I messed it up. No. Yes? No? Yeah, I messed it up. Pretty sure I messed it up. But I could... that just resets. No, wait. Sanguine. Even the Dark Souls were beat at the start of the week. And that's the thing, is that I think I got pretty unlucky on the Dark Souls randomizers, because all of my stuff got sent to the Dark Souls. I don't know if you noticed. All of my stuff was like Dark Souls adjacent. Okay, I've made something here, right? Like, what do we get? What do we feel about this, chat? What do we feel about this, chat? Because I feel... nothing. Oh, God. Ah! Wait a second. This might be something. This might be something stupid. Yeah, that might be dumb. I almost ruined this again. But I really liked playing the randomizer, and I was really glad to be included. I had a lot of fun. I hope you had fun, too. It was a really fun experience. Yeah, I got this one faster than the last one. Yeehaw! Yeehaw! We did it! Piece of heart. We should be... I'm kind of, like... sad that we have like 2 dungeons left and we only have 14 pieces of heart. But most of the pieces of heart are kind of in the dungeons, are they not? Are they not? Am I misremembering that? Am I misremembering that? Ah! Okay, 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 okay. I might do Poe hunting off stream. I don't know how you guys feel about that. I might do Poe hunting off stream just because Poe hunting is so boring. I don't know. How do you guys feel about Poe hunting? Poe hunting seems kind of lame. It's kind of boring. I don't know. I don't like it. So I might do Poe hunting off stream. And I think we're gonna finish this session off with a little bit of snowboarding when the day comes. Well, actually, should we... Where's our wolf friend? Did we learn our wolf skill? We learned our wolf skill, right? No. Chat, should we go learn our wolf skill? I think we need to learn our wolf skill, and then we'll do snowboarding, and then we'll end this session. Does that feel good to everyone? Does that feel good to everyone? I feel like that feels good. More wolf skill is always good, is that snowboarding game. I agree. And I kind of want to go play Baldur's Gate. I feel like, what is it? 2 hours? 2.5 hours? 2 hours? Oh, there's a Poe in here? How have I missed so many, like, Poes? How many Poe? Why are there so many Poes? Why do they need to have 60 of them? 1080 Avalanche, my beloved. Did y'all play a bunch of those, like, racing games as a kid? I think I talked about it last time, but I had, like, Amped and stuff like that. I think the first time I played Amped, I was on one of those old, like, box PCs, box computers in the early 2000s at my older sister's friend's house. Where they like, I don't remember why I was there. I think we were being contained. Like, they needed somewhere to put the children. So we were there. And... Hi, doggy. They didn't know what to do with me, so I just played Amped on the computer. GameCube days, Wave Race Blue Storm. Was that one of those, like, jet ski games? Was that a jet ski game? We meet again. There are but a few hidden skills left for me to teach you. I have warned you of this before, but if you fail to execute the hidden skill I'm about to teach you, your life may be forfeit. Do you still wish? Yes, obviously. Very well. But before we begin, I must test... I like that he's gonna kill me if I can't learn the cool move. He's gonna kill me. Yeah, that's what those are called. I was gonna say Water Machine Speedy. Close. Close. Maybe you are wearing a Speedo while you ride on it. Maybe that's a thing you are doing. I don't know. Maybe that's something you want to do. I don't make the rules. If that's something you like to do, that's something you like to do. I don't know. Swimsuits are funny. I, like... One of the basic sword techniques is the jump attack. It inflicts great damage, but none would call it effective against multiple foes. To perform the jump strike, prepare the jump attack but focus power in your blade. The surge the blade releases can strike all enemies around you. This is the jump strike. I can't believe that he's like, if you can't learn how to do the jump attack and hold it, I'm gonna freaking kill you. I'm gonna just end your life. The characters were very much not wearing Speedos. You don't know that. Maybe they were. You remember an Easter egg on the first level that you could ride a dolphin? Every jet ski game needs to have a dolphin ride. Every jet ski game needs to have a dolphin ride. That's actually going to be really useful in the next dungeon. That's going to be pretty ding-dang useful in the next dungeon. Do you not already feel the courage granted by this strength as it guides you step by step towards your true enemy? Believe in your strength. Continue to push forward, I apologize. Continue to push forward unflinchingly and without straying from your path. May we meet again. Cool. Cool. Every jet ski game needs to have a cool dolphin you can ride. What's the map say we're at for Poe souls in this area? 5 out of 8? Does it add up to 60? 3 out, so 6, 8, that's 14. 11, that's... well, let's put 19 and 11 together for an even 30, how about? So, 30, and then... 14 is 44, plus 5 is 49, so I think Snow Peak area is missing a lot of the pose it actually has. Or somewhere's missing pose, right? Somewhere's missing pose. You're going to see what you can find for a midnight snack. Be back soon. Alright, enjoy. I know that Cobalt needs to eat. Cobalt's kind of pissing me off. You gotta go eat. I wish I could summon my horse at will. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do Poe hunting on my own time. That's pretty cool, though. Well, Poes are up... There might be some Poes up Death Mountain. Poes might be up Death Mountain. Good, you will continue to not. You. I see you. Alright, let's go get this stupid frickin' paw. Yep, you see him up there? Animal, beast. I've been really enjoying... so, I finished Dungeon Meshi and I talked about it. But I also really been enjoying a new anime I've been watching. New, quote-unquote. I guess it is actually pretty new. It's releasing currently. But it's got 5 episodes, so it's been, like, out for a month. The Dara-san anime, it's been pretty good. I like it a lot. I'm excited for more releases. I want to show other people it, but it's got, like, nudity in it. So I'm always a little bit worried that I'm like, I don't know if everybody wants to be part of that, but I really do like it. I think it's just a well-made little it's just a well-made little story. Hey, Blue Chew. Does anybody know what Blue Chew actually do? What do the Blue Chew do? Oh no! It's becoming light, isn't it? Does time pass on Death Mountain? Has the Poe gone? It's still up there, but I think it's becoming light on Death Mountain. I don't know how to get up to it. Oh, wait. Yes, I do. You think blue is more health than red? Ah, you're joking! The Poe mechanic kind of sucks balls. Sucks balls. I hate hunting for Poes. Giovanni could suck it. Okay, whatever. Let's go do some freaking snowboarding. Is he up here yet? Yeah, there he is.
A long time since we meet, Why, feeling better? Nice weather for sleds? You try? Race to home!
Here we go. Am I gonna suck? Probably. The music's good. Music's good, guys. Chat, am I dumb? Let's try again! I was winning soundly, and then I died. Also, you can actually die. That did 2 hearts. You race! That was my bad. That was my bad. You should be able to beat him pretty easily, right? Like, you can actually beat him pretty good. This music's great. I'm a big fan of this music. Really, man? Ref? Did you see him elbow me? Ah! No, that's not right. You can't correct course very good. I was doing a lot better last time, I have to say. He insta-kills the freaking piece. That's awesome. No! He's supposed to be an easy round 1, and then the wife is the actual minigame. Yeah, but I'm also just doing really badly. Because I keep hitting things. Is it hard to control? Am I just bad? Okay. Okay. I might be just holding forward too much, and you can't really course correct when you're holding forward. It wanted really hard. It wanted.
You beat Yeto. You good, you worthy sledder. You want rematch? You go back to mountaintop.
Here best time of Stinkle. You tried to break record, huh? A good time? I love sled. I race anytime.
I race anytime.
Bit of both. Gotta learn how to shred snow. I also love his saddle hat. It's really funny. I hope he didn't eat a horse to get it, but you know. This reminds me of the hit movie Hoodwinked, where Granny and her posse freaking snowboard. Yes, good reference. We like that reference. You hate fun. Yes. Good. Race to the house. Where are your arms, woman? She doesn't... She's like, a penguin. I'm glad that she's having fun, though. She sounds like she's having a lot of fun. I don't know if I'm already throwing that I need to be at the top of my game to beat her. She can also insta-kill. She's on me! Ma'am? She's aerodynamic, that's why she's hard mode? I believe it. She's using the shortcut! Chat, I might be screwed. She used the shortcut! Oh my gosh. She saved so much time. Holy bejesus. There's no way. We can't get past her now. Right? Oh my gosh, she saved so much time on that shortcut. You lose! But we almost got her. We almost got her without using the shortcut, huh? That's not bad. That's not bad, right? Like, that was pretty decent without the shortcut. I'm wondering if you can beat her without using the shortcut. Or if it's, like, actually impossible. I don't know. That would be a really interesting thing to, if it's just not possible, would be a really interesting thing to find out, I think. Okay, come on, come on! Ah! That's it. We're not going to be able to recover from that. Sometimes it feels like the board really wants to go into the wall. You know what I mean? Like, it really wants to hit that wall. And it's like I'm fighting tooth and claw with it to turn and course correct, and I just cannot. Yeah, that's it. Oh. Can I reset? Will she allow me to reset? She will not. I mean, we could just fall off the cliff. Yeah, there was no way I could, there was no way I could save it after that. Almost got her the first time around. I probably shouldn't even try to jump up onto the ridge there. I thought the ridge might save me some time and give me a little bit of a lead, because you don't really get a comfortable lead against her. Is she trying to cut me off? How rude. Don't giggle. You know what you're doing. Or is she always just like right behind you? It's probably just better to be safe there, right? Maybe not. I don't know. I don't know if you get more time. If you have time saving. I know you get time save if you go... Oh god! But she's still faster! She's still faster! We're like neck and neck. Oh god. She's so fast. No. Come on. Come on. Come on, baby! Oh god! What? What did I do wrong? How does she win? What? She got like a final... She got a final burst of speed! What did I do wrong? Yeah, that was crazy. Like she was so fast. I couldn't stop her. Oh man, okay. This is the one though, right? Oh man, that was crazy. Come on, I want to win so I can quit and I can go eat. This is, she gets so much speed on that specific portion, it's kind of insane. And I want to know how and why. No, 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 no. What? Sag. Sag. Ah, no! I tried to take a gamble and it did not work out. It did not work out. And oh my gosh, look at how much... Why are you taking 17 trillion years to build it? Oh, wow! The walk of shame right at the end. Wow! I never built up speed again. Okay, I don't know about you guys, but I think I should have won that last time. I think this is my last one before it becomes nighttime. Oh, and then we're gonna have to go find a way to go spend time? Are you joking, video game? Why does time pass on the mountain? Does she continue playing the minigame into the night, or do I have to go leave and do something else? Oh, that's really sad. Big if true. I mean, I guess I could go get that, Poe I missed on Death Mountain. Everybody knows how much I love Poe wrestling. She builds up so much speed here, and I want to know how. I want to know your techniques, Yeti woman. This is where you build up most of your speed, I think. This section. Okay. We're not gonna take— No! Come on! Really? I can't control it! Oh! Saj! Like, sometimes it feels like, yeah, we're going forward. I don't know if you guys know, but we're going forward. And, you're coming with. Oh, it's so sad. I really wish I'd stopped losing right at the last point. You think landing on the trees slow me down? She builds up so much speed on the trees that I feel like I have to, but you might be right. I'll try not landing on them this time. She just gets so much speed while she's going over the trees. I don't know, I missed them last time, didn't I? And I lost because— but I almost won that one. I did indeed almost win overall. Maybe going over the tree— I mean, I can try it. If snowboarding 24/7, we don't have to worry about it. What I am worried about is bumping into the trees because I can't see where I'm going. Maybe you do go faster if you don't go over the trees. Big if true. Which should give me some wiggle room down here. Yes, no? But she gets like an immense speed boost right at the end. Come on. Come on. Come on, she's coming! she was right on me. You too good. I overconfident, maybe. You slimmer than husband. Maybe that's your secret. You're aerodynamic, huh? You take this as token of respect for sled skills. Alright. Yeah, she was like right there. And no tell husband. You come back and race anytime. Thanks. I will probably never do this minigame again. Holy bejesus. That was rough, chat. That was pretty rough. I was about to pull out my hair and shoot myself. No, wait. Maybe we'll make a different joke. I was about to pull out my hair and die? No, that's pretty much the same joke. You know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. Alright, let's get that Poe that taunted me, and then we'll call it a session. Does that feel good to everyone? I hope poutine got their midnight snack. I don't know what poutine tastes like. Is poutine good? Poutine's a Canadian thing, isn't it? I don't know. I don't know. I've never had poutine. It has never been something I've enjoyed. I probably like it, maybe. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I wouldn't like it. I don't know anything about it. It sounds French. Like parfait. Parfaits are good, though. I don't know. Have you, any of you all ever had a parfait? Parfait pretty good. Parfait's pretty good. Big fan of parfait. Pretty big fan of pie. Massive fan of cheesecake. Huge fan of cheesecake. Makes me happy. Okay, this is good. And then I don't know if there are mini pose. Uh-oh. Ow. I don't like the way the Poe soul heartbeat beat the heartbeat of the Poe soul. Whose soul of the Poe soul is it? You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Does anybody catch that? What I said made perfect sense to me, owner of the words that I just said. But I don't know if anybody else caught it. Ow. Oh, hey, Azora. I don't know. I think that's gonna be it for us tonight. 39 Poe souls is kind of rough. The brain goes, but the tongue got lost in traffic. Incredibly correct! Well, alright, everybody. I hope everyone had a wonderful time. I really hope Poutine came back. Why does it call it the Poe soul when it's Soul Poe, the Poe soul, Soul Poe? Correct! Correct! I don't want Poutine to come back to an empty stream because because I'm about to end. No, you don't think so? But yeah, I think this, well, I mean, I don't want Poutine to come back to an empty stream. That would feel bad. That would feel bad. I do want to save. I guess we'll wait. I guess we should wait, right? Is that the correct and the polite thing to do? But I'm pretty hungry. Poe souls. Poe souls. Do you think there's Poe souls on the big area? Is there a wolf grotto in the big area? Poe souls. You're going to bed. Good night. Go to bed. I'm done with you. I never want to see you again. Thank you for coming into the stream. I'm so happy that you did. Oh, what? Okay. How does he know I'm a dog? Greetings. I have come to deliver a letter. 2 letters, in fact. Wow. Well, my business is concluded. Onward to mail. Agatha had a dream last night. Butterflies surrounded Agatha and lifted her up to the sky. As she waved to the people below in Castletown, she could see so many people, some waving back, others staring wide-eyed. Agatha flew in a big circle above Hyrule Field, and the butterflies formed into a bed beneath her and said, "Let's play again." Soon they faded away, and she woke up in her own bed. Oh, Agatha wants so badly to fly in the sky. He has true sight. He's a courier. He always knows. You need to as well. Well, good night, everybody. Thank you so much for coming in to say hello. I guess I should also probably go to bed. I feel bad. You paid me a visit and I not much help. I feel better now. Husband and I sled lots now. Very much fun. Stinkle, you join us at Snow Peak sometime? I'm gonna go see if there's like a Poe out here, but you guys go to bed. If you need to go to bed, go to bed. Thank you so much for coming in to say hello. I always appreciate it when you do. I hope your dreams are good and your day tomorrow is even better. That's what I thought. This is the grotto. This is the wolf grotto. There's fish in here. Bombfish. This is a strange place. This is an evil place. Purple Rupee. Alright. Yeah, I'm pretty freaking hungry. So, I'm gonna end it here. I'm sorry, Poutine, if he didn't make it back in time. I really did hold on, I promise. But this is where we're going to end tonight. Thank you so much for coming in to watch. I hope you had a great time. I always do when you come in to say hello. I will be back tomorrow, of course, and we will be playing more Twilight Princess. Going to one of my favorite dungeons aesthetically in the series. I mean, of course, the entire game is one of my favorite aesthetics in the series, but the next game is the next dungeon is pretty good as well. So good night, everybody. Thank you for coming in to say hello. I hope everyone has a good sleep. Bye bye, bye bye, bye bye.